record, actually.
No, you're not.
We are live. Wow.
Sick.
Opening up the chat here like I usually do.
I look kind of cute. What the heck?
Da-da.
More like hella cute, bro.
Super cute, boy. Alright, you take it away whenever.
No thanks.
Respect.
Got him. Fuck, Shango. Shango. Hey everybody, welcome to episode 49 of SonoranSportsCards. Today we're going to talk about the NBA trade deadline as it's coming up this Thursday, and also the Super Bowl, which will be this Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty loose episode, I would say. We've already kind of
Yes.
talked about the Super Bowl, but I don't know, maybe just a little bit more insight. And then the trade deadline, there's already been one trade that's happened, so I guess that's a good place to start off.
Yeah, what's that one trade that happened? I'm actually curious. I have one thing to ask you that I know you're probably planning on covering, but what's that
Kyrie
first
got
one?
traded.
Oh, he already got. That's legit what I was going to ask you about.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing like the Lakers they wanted Russell Westbrook and then like a bunch
Well,
of
yeah,
picks.
they definitely wanted to get rid of Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but who did he get traded to? Go ahead.
So he got traded to the Dallas Mavericks to play alongside Luka,
That
is what ended up
sounds
happening.
terrifying.
Yeah. So Dallas receives Kyrie and Markieff Morris, and then Brooklyn receives Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith. So two like role players.
Okay.
2027 second round pick, 2029 first round pick. So way down the line. Obviously, Brooklyn's hoping by that time Luka and Kyrie are both not on the team, and then 2029 second round pick too.
That's a big deal for the Mavericks actually. I mean, right now
Yeah,
they're sitting in
no.
spot 6, 28 and 26.
Yeah, I think it's obviously big to get Kyrie Irving, but I don't know. I kind of
A
think
lot
it's
of
a
drama.
terrible trade for the Mavericks. Man, I wouldn't be giving up any future for Kyrie. He's proven to be the most like volatile star in the league. Like
Yeah.
he's really talented, but
He plays like what, two,
everywhere he
3 seasons
goes,
on every team, and he gets traded.
yeah, everywhere he goes. And plus the crazy part is that the Mavs decided not to pay Jalen Brunson in the offseason, who was really good for them, and he went and signed with the Knicks and is tearing it up, and he's an undersized good point guard.
Yeah.
Um, and then they give up all of this to get Kyrie, who's already making the amount of money that Brunson is, if not more. So it's like I just don't get it. Like why you would suddenly decide that Kyrie is the one you want when you could have had Brunson, who is not a locker room cancer like Kyrie is. Um,
Yeah, I mean, how I know you don't agree with the trade, but how do you think that makes the Mavericks stand with Kyrie there with Luka now?
Sure, for sure. Like Kyrie is just straight up better than Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. So like they're better.
Okay.
Luca and Kyrie is probably automatically the best backcourt in basketball. I mean,
Right. I mean, Luka just
like
by
just straight
himself was
up.
already up there, right? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
Luca with whoever you put next to him, and now he has like all-star level player next to him. So
yeah, right now they're at
yes,
number 6 in the West. Do you think that they could jump up higher than that with that trade?
yeah, I don't think they're better than the Nuggets still. Let's see. Let's look at the standings like
Got
straight up.
the Suns,
Nuggets
Clippers.
and Grizzlies. I think they're probably right at that 3-4 range now.
Okay.
I think the Suns are going to keep climbing up to like 3 or 4. Kings are probably going to drop down 1 or 2. I think that top 6 is pretty good. I just think the
Yeah.
Mavericks will slide up above the Kings and the Clippers probably.
Right.
But as you can see, they're all pretty well jammed down there,
Yeah, the
anyways.
West is pretty tight.
Yeah,
So is
yeah,
the
it's pretty
East.
tight. Um, and I mean they're gonna have a pretty good starting five, I guess. Now with that point guard, they're just gonna be really bad on defense because that's what Dorian Finney-Smith was a nice 3 and D player. And they got rid of him for Kyrie. Well, Like they're gonna be real bad defensively. They were already not that good.
Yeah.
So now they better be able to score a ton, and they should because they're gonna be giving up a lot of points. Now I guess after talking about that trade, I was thinking we kind of did this last week. We went through and said who should be buyers, who should be sellers.
Yeah.
But the only thing that really matters is like the top 8 in each division, right? Because those are the people in the playoffs.
Right.
So I don't know. I was thinking maybe just go through them and think about maybe say what they need, like what I expect them to be trying to get at the trade deadline. Because generally every team makes some kind of move. It's just not really
Just
many high
something.
caliber ones, you know. But first off, teams that are like, I'm reading all the NBA rumor stuff, listening to all the NBA pods and stuff, and teams that keep getting talked about as people who are going to be selling are Raptors because they have Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby, who all three seem to be on the trade block, and those are the three best players outside Scotty Barnes. So
Okay.
that's like the Raptors are going to be the pinnacle of this trade season, I think. And they definitely have the best players on the trade market, especially now that Kyrie's moved. So they're going to be able to get some insane value back. I think it's going to be like a bidding war.
Okay.
But the other thing to keep an eye on now is with the
Yeah.
Nets.
So David said, "Go Eagles." That's the first thing he said, and then
Yeah.
then he said, "You look Amish." And then Patrick said, "You look cute." And then David said, "Acute Amish."
I look Amish,
I don't know. Maybe
or
me
you
because
do?
my beard. My beard's a little longer right
Yeah,
now,
I was
so
gonna say I.
I haven't trimmed it since like Christmas.
Well, David, we are recording a YouTube video, so already not Amish. All right, bro. So
Got him.
got him. Um, I don't even remember where I was saying.
We were talking about
The
the
Raptors are gonna be selling
great
a bunch of
value
shit.
because
They're gonna be
Kyrie's
able to
already
get a
gone.
bunch. Oh yeah, and then I was gonna say the other thing. Kyrie gets traded from the Nets, right? So it's like, what are they trying to do? Are the Nets trying to just like have KD be the lone star and just get a ton of like good
Future
role players
proofs.
around him,
Yeah.
or is KD on the trade block? So I read that the Suns are revamping their interest in trying to get Kevin Durant, which
That'd be insane.
man, if Kyrie brings that, if Rudy Gobert brings what he brought, and when he was traded at the before the season started, like
Yeah.
what is Kevin Durant worth in the middle of the season to a team that's trying to make a push in the playoffs? Like
Mm.
I couldn't imagine what he would bring back in return.
Dude, I know. I just like look, while you were talking, I was googling Miami Heat news, and apparently they are shopping Duncan Robinson, dude. That's the stuff I do like.
Yeah, what do you think I have an idea of what the Heat need, but what do you think the Heat need?
I think they just need someone who's more consistent alongside Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, that was my idea. Was
Someone
trying
else who
to
can,
get a better
because like
point guard,
Bam is
honestly, because Kyle Lowry's
fantastic.
been shit.
Bam is fantastic when he wants to be, but he's kind of like Aiton, where
Yeah,
he's just
Bam is
inconsistent.
Bam and Aiton are very similar. I would say Bam's better personally, but
Yeah,
Bam's more consistently better than Aiton is. Let me put it that way. They both
yeah.
have the same highs, I think, but
Bam's just super good
um, I
defensively.
I,
That's the
I was
big
thinking
thing.
trade it away, get a better point guard than Kyle Lowry. Man, he's been shit.
Yeah,
So
well, I saw
since
something else saying that I guess they were also shopping, or teams are already have already made calls to the Miami Heat regarding the status of Kyle Lowry and Max Struess, right? Struess?
Max Strus, yeah,
Struess, yeah.
they're 3 point specialists.
Yeah, so
I don't know
they're,
why I'd trade away Max Strus, but I definitely wanting to get rid of Kyle
yeah,
Lowry and
but
Duncan Robinson both.
teams are calling, so maybe look at some decent offers to at least get better fillers because Lowry's doing a whole lot of nothing on that team. He's not needed.
Yeah. All right. So first in the East is the Celtics. I mean, they're super stacked everywhere, but I guess probably another big boy throw out there is what I would think they need.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got Robert Williams, but get another dude, back him up. Bucks again, a fairly built team, um, but I don't think Drew Holiday or Chris Middleton have really been able to prove that they've been able to totally support the offense without um when Giannis isn't out there, but Giannis has also proven that that's not really a problem because in the playoffs he plays like the whole last game. So I don't know. Like all these teams at the very very top, they don't really have a lot of moves they can make. They're
They're
just gonna try
already
and
good.
get like they're gonna try and maybe get some shooting or some defense at the trade deadline or a veteran or something. It's like I don't know. They don't really have like huge holes. The Celtics or the Bucks, they're the two best teams of basketball, like by far. So,
Yeah. David.
Sixers.
David said, "Take the hat off, Mike. Tell me my fortune, Amish man." And he likes the poster behind me. It's like a moon thing. Yeah, I'm still
For
like my
fortune.
the room's not completely set up yet, so my webcam's probably going to be facing this wall, but I'm gonna have all my sports stuff on this wall. So eventually, I'm still working on it. But yeah,
Amish people do Amish people tell fortunes?
yeah, I guess I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, 76ers definitely need a backup big. Joel Embiid has proven that he gets little knocks every once in a while. I mean, they've been needing a backup big for like forever, so
Yeah,
it's not really. And Tobias Harris he's pretty good, but an upgrade wouldn't be bad. But I don't think they can get that at the trade deadline.
yeah,
Nets, we're gonna skip them because they just did the Kyrie trade. I mean, if they really want to do the thing about Kevin Durant and a bunch of supporting role players, they probably need to trade away Ben Simmons and get like more role players that are actually good. I don't know, man. I get so annoyed with the Ben Simmons, but I can't imagine he has any trade value at this point, so I'm not even sure they're gonna be able to trade him away.
Ben Simmons. I'm sorry, I got interrupted there for a split second. I was
Yeah, Ben
confused.
Simmons.
Okay, sorry about that.
Cavs absolutely need a small forward. They have an amazing point guard in Darius Garland, shooting guard in Donovan Mitchell, power forward in Mobley, and center in Jared Allen. They just need a small forward. I think if the Cavs can make a swing for like Bogdanovich from the Pacers or OG Anunoby from the Raptors, they're going to be hella good. I would be scared if I were the rest of the league because the Cavs can make a move right now, and what they need is kind of out there on the market. So
Right.
yeah, and then there's the Heat. Mike, you talked about them. There's the Knicks. Oh, bro, like
The Knicks are the Knicks, man. That's like saying
yeah,
what
the
moves do the
Knicks are
Browns
always
need to
going to be
make.
that. Knicks are always going to be that team that's like, oh, we're going to try and make a move for Kevin Durant, which is what I'm sure they're thinking, but it never works for them. So, and then the Hawks down at 8 just need to consolidate. Like they have so many players on their team that are like worthy of some minutes, but not enough that are worthy of like all the minutes. So I don't know. They just need to consolidate. They might trade Trey Young, dude. That's what I've been hearing. Not at this deadline, but in the offseason. Like he's just such a negative on defense. It's crazy. Like because even when like Harden didn't play defense, he was still at least kind of stocky. So people would have to like run around him, which I know is funny to say, but like Trey Young is like so small and doesn't give a shit about defense that opposing point guards can just put up so much on the Hawks. The Bulls are going to be an interesting team about what they do. I mean, they should probably trade away DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, but I don't know. They're only two games back out of the playoffs, so who knows?
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they made a push for it.
Pacers should try to get younger because they have a good young core with Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin and Miles Turner. So they should just keep getting younger. Raptors should sell other people. Wizards trade away Bradley Beal because you guys suck and you might as well get something for him before he just leaves. And then the final three teams are so bad that they just need to be trading away any veteran that anybody wants and just trying to get more draft picks.
Yeah, it's rebuild, complete rebuild.
All right, and then in the West, the Nuggets backup center to backup Jokic. Um, and maybe not just a center. Maybe it doesn't need to be a center. It just needs to be somebody that can like lead offenses. You
Yeah,
know?
floor general.
Yeah, because like Jamal Murray, is pretty good, but he's like a combo guard in my opinion. Like, which alongside Jokic is good, but like when Jokic is out, I don't think Jamal Murray necessarily has the full juice to lead the whole offense. So,
Okay.
um, Grizzlies need to get some veterans in there because they act like assholes, bro. Like
Children.
they're just straight dickheads. So they need somebody that's like, yo, shut up. We haven't won anything yet. Like we're good, but like, come on. But other than that, their team's fucking loaded. So I like the Kings. uh, I love that they're where they're at, man. I love that I'm only 3 teams into the West, and I say the Kings. That's crazy. It's absolutely wild. I like their team overall. Like as I've been watching them, I mean, maybe a center, but there's not too many centers out there. I don't think Rashawn Holmes is it. Somebody to put alongside Domantas Sabonis. It doesn't even need to be a center. They could do 2 power forwards. Like I really want them to try and get Pascal Siakam for the Raptors, but I just don't know what that would take to
Yeah.
get. Um, but I think that'd be sick if they get an upgrade there. But the West is pretty wide open, so Kings should try. I don't think they're. I don't even think they're really the third best team. I just think they're clicking right now. Like I
It's
think the
working.
Warriors and the Suns have better rosters, but it's just working for the Kings.
That's what
Clippers need
matters.
to need to trade for people that fucking play. Because their 2 stars are Kawhi and Paul George who don't play. So I don't know. They just need
Someone
more
who's
people to
actually
put
on the
out
court.
there in the inevitable games where Kawhi is just not playing basketball. The Suns. Sheesh. Like, like they were in the Kyrie trade talks. They are in the Kevin Durant trade talks now. They like this team has been running it back for a while, and they just need to change it up a bit. I guess they're like obviously keep Booker, but any of the other pieces,
Yeah.
I would say try and trade out to improve. Like even Chris Paul.
I
Like
mean,
I don't
Aiton's
know.
already wanting out, isn't he?
Yeah, Aiton would be the most logical one, but I just don't know what Aiton replacement there is right now on the trade market. The Mavericks, I mean, they already swung for Kyrie Irving, so I really don't think they have much left
To
to
do.
trade.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They already hit their trade.
yeah. Timberwolves, fuck, bro. When they made that move for Rudy Gobert and it has not worked out the way they wanted to, they're exactly where they were last year. Like, I don't, but they can't trade away him. I think they got to trade Carl Anthony Towns, but probably not the trade deadline. Probably in the offseason is when that's going to happen. Warriors need to package some of their youth and just try and win again. Like they were trying to do this 2 system thing the past couple of years, bringing developing youth while being good, and
Yeah.
I don't think they did it enough. I don't think their youth got to develop enough. And so their youth's kind of like not that great. Like Moses Moody, Jonathan Kaminga, and what's his name, James Wiseman. Kaminga and Moody's second year, Wiseman it's his third year, and they're just not that good, man. So
Just not there.
if
Not
they can get
clicking.
some value for him and get somebody back that's pretty good, I say do it. Pelicans, the team that was super good and now is like lost a ton,
Yeah, they're 2-8 in the
like
last
two
10
and eight,
games. Yeah.
yeah. And they're on a 2 game winning streak, so they were 0-8 before that. So yeah, I don't know. Like they could get Kevin Durant. It's not out of the question. They got plenty of trade chips. They got plenty of draft picks too. They're one of those 3 teams that are loaded. So I don't know. I say swing big.
They gotta do something.
Why not? You're fucking New Orleans Pelicans. Nobody talks about you. All right. Like the only thing you got is fucking Zion.
Yeah,
So
Zion.
that's the only reason they're relevant. So swing big. Jazz trade away what you got. Trailblazers. They keep half-assing it all the time. I think they should throw in the towel, but they have Dame still, so they
Dame
probably won't
time.
do that. Thunder, stay young, trade away old or veterans. Lakers, shoot yourself. I don't know.
Blow it
Like,
up. Honestly.
Like, I don't even know what to say, man.
Blow it up and trade them before they get older, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh, they got Bronny and Anthony Davis. Like, I don't even know what you do. And then Spurs and Rockets just trade away everybody. You suck ass. So
Rockets were expected to, though. So the
yeah,
Spurs.
oh yeah. They should suck ass. They don't have any talent really. That's not over the age of like 22. Their teams are all super young. And then with the Lakers, like I said, I don't know, but they obviously want to trade Russell Westbrook, but like I feel like Russell Westbrook's contract's so bad that they're gonna have to like trade him and a first just to get rid of him. You know, like I don't like no
I,
one's gonna
no one's gonna want that
yeah
contract.
yeah like they're gonna have to like unload him with a draft pick. So some team that has a ton of cap space like the Spurs or something like take him on. Like I don't know what the Lakers can really expect in return. Like some into the bench people, but nobody wants Russ anymore, man.
No, he's just not it anymore.
Nope. All
Yeah,
right.
that's every team.
Yeah. I mean, that's Thursday is when that happens. So next episode
Yeah.
we'll be talking about that in the Super Bowl. So like what happened in the Super Bowl, but now we got to talk about what we think's gonna happen in the
In
Super
the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Um.
So I got FanDuel up right now. So I got all the betting stuff that I'm
Okay.
looking at. And you said Eagles. I said Chiefs.
Mhm.
Still the Eagles are favored by a point and a half right now, so
Okay.
slight edge. First thing we're gonna look at the over under is 50.5 points total. So both teams would need to combine to score 51. So what's your score prediction? Mine, I think this 51 is like crazy good because before I even saw it, I did my score projection or this 50.5 and I said 27 Chiefs, 24 Eagles, like super close because the Super Bowls have been really close lately. Um, besides the blowout, but lately they've been pretty good. Which if you add those two up, 27-24, that's 51. That's really right
Yeah.
there. So that's clearly scores that people were thinking about, or you know, even like 31-20, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going 27-24 Chiefs. What about you?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 24-21 Eagles.
So I'm
I'm going
slight
under.
over. Mikey's going under.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to mark that down somewhere. Do you have a sheet, Mike? Or
Yeah. I'll type it down here.
so you're going. I'm going Chiefs. You're going Eagles. I'm going over. You're going under. All
Mhm.
right. All right. All right.
So 21-24 Eagles, and you're doing 24-27 Chiefs.
Yeah. And then the cool thing about the Super Bowl, if you're a betting person, is there's just tons of shit to bet on. Like there's all the prop bets.
Yep.
There's Super Bowl MVP, which I guess is another place to go to right now. So you got the Eagles winning it. What's the reason the Eagles win, Mike?
I think that their defense is going to do a good job of suffocating Patrick Mahomes. Your webcam messed up. I don't know if you did that intentionally.
Oh, it's pointing at the ceiling, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't know. I just think the Eagles defense is going to be a lot faster than the Chiefs offense. And I think that's going to be a big problem for Patrick Mahomes in the way that he operates.
So, game ends. Who's the Super Bowl MVP for the Eagles? Do you think they give it to a defender, or is it still going to be like Jalen Hurts?
I don't think it's going to be Jalen Hurts. He hasn't been playing out of his mind at all in the playoffs. People need to stop acting like he has. Um, I know he's injured, so it's not really his fault. I'm gonna say Hassan Reddick.
Oof. All right.
I'm gonna say
Their
Hassan Reddick.
best, their best pass rusher.
Yeah.
Just so everyone knows, the odds on Hassan Reddick to win the Super Bowl MVP are the seventh highest odds out of and it's at plus 3,400. So if you bet $10, you will win 340 if it hits.
Yeah.
So a pretty good long shot bet there. It's not bad. He's the highest ranked defensive player on the odds board.
I don't know,
So
man.
Patrick
Just seeing
Mahomes
what he did to
is,
the 49ers. Look at that. He
yeah.
was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean he's that good.
Yeah.
For sure. Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts are tied for the highest odds at plus 130. So
That
you
makes
bet
sense.
$10, it turns into $13. I would say not even worth it, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
Like
Not even
that's
worth
not worth the risk.
not worth your time.
Yeah. Travis Kelsey second with big jump up to plus 1,600. But honestly, do you even think Travis Kelsey could win it? Like, what would that take for him to get the MVP instead of
So
Patrick Mahomes?
what it would take for him to get it not Patrick Mahomes, and
Yeah,
that
instead of
was
Patrick Mahomes, you know, like
that was going to be my argument. Is if he's the only time that Travis Kelsey produces is because of Patrick Mahomes.
yeah, right. If Travis Kelsey has 2 touchdowns and 100 yards, Patrick Mahomes is gonna have like 4 touchdowns and like I don't know,
Yeah,
like 280, 300, like, and they're gonna give it to Patrick Mahomes.
yeah.
So,
That's why
like,
I don't see Travis Kelsey winning it, because if he wins it, that means Patrick Mahomes probably played out of his mind.
all right. And then the next one up is AJ Brown at plus 1,800.
That he was bobbling around in my head a little bit.
Yeah, I think he could win it
Yeah,
independent of Jalen Hurts. I
yeah.
don't.
He did bounce around in my head, and then I was like, I'm gonna go Hassan Reddick actually.
The next one is Miles Sanders at plus 2,500. That's
I
just
don't.
if the Eagles run the ball a shit ton, and Miles Sanders has like 100 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith plus 3,100, and then Hassan Reddick at plus 3,400.
I don't think Devonta Smith. I
Yeah,
think AJ
no.
Brown would be more. I think they're going to be more comfortable targeting AJ Brown than Devonta Smith in the Super Bowl.
So we're saying Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts probably aren't even worth bidding. Like Patrick Mahomes is probably should be the favorite to win the
Yeah,
MVP.
yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't
because
disagree with that.
if the Chiefs win, I feel it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
Like,
like if I was choosing the Chiefs to win, I would choose Patrick Mahomes because it's Patrick
yeah.
Mahomes.
And then AJ Brown on the Eagles, if you think he could pop off, which he very well could because he's goaded. And then if you're like Mikey and you think it's going to be a defensive slugfest and Hassan Reddick's going to get home for like, what do you think? How many sacks are you going to have?
I'm gonna go
Like,
one sack and one forced fumble, and I'm
mm-hmm.
gonna say that it's gonna be a clutch time forced fumble. But by clutch time, I mean it's either gonna happen very early on in the game and it's gonna set the tone for Patrick Mahomes to be nervous, or it's gonna happen late in the game when they need a turnover to stop Patrick Mahomes from doing one of his insane comeback drives or something.
Okay.
Like I say, I'm gonna say that my bet is what happens at the end is that the Chiefs, it's 24-21, and the Chiefs are driving with like a minute or something left, and I'm gonna say the Eagles defense holds them.
Okay. So Mikey's going with that. Mikey seems to like that plus 3,400 bet on Hassan Reddick to win the MVP in some kind of defensive slugfest. That's sick, man. I mean, I think it's a nice bet. It's far enough out there that you really don't have to bet a lot of money on it,
Yeah,
and
pay
you
off
could
big.
win something nice. And yeah, I like we said, I feel like if the Chiefs win, it's just Patrick Mahomes. Like
I agree.
unless it's like a 6-3 Super Bowl and Chris Chris Jones has like
Yeah,
5 sacks or something. But like with the Eagles winning, it really could go anywhere, and Hassan Reddick
that's
has the potential to do something.
and I think that's the big that's kind of like a big thing for me is why I think I'm going with the Eagles over the Chiefs is because how you said, like the Chiefs have a lot worse overall roster than the Eagles do, but they have Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey and Andy Reid, so they're always just going to be super competitive with just those three
Mm-hmm.
pieces. But yeah, I could see Hassan Reddick taking the MVP. To be honest,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so too. So I'm gonna, you know what we're gonna do, Mikey? We're gonna put a Mikey bet down. All right, I'm gonna open up my FanDuel
gonna
and
bet on live stream, dude. Ugh.
yeah, why not? We're gonna put money down. We're gonna bet on. Let's see. Who'd you say you want? Sonratic at
Yeah.
plus 3,400, and we're gonna pair that with the Eagles to win because that's what you think is gonna happen. Are you comfortable with the -1.5, or do you just want to go straight money line at minus, like to win, or do you think they'll win by more than 1.5 points too?
Well, I think the score's going to be 24-21, so I'm going to say that they're going to score more than 1.5 points
And you
over
want the
them.
under too? Oh
Yeah.
my god, this guy's actually crazy, guys.
Dude, but if it pops off, though.
Yeah, we can't parlay them all together. You can't
uh,
parlay the MVP with the other ones, so we're gonna have to do it independently.
It's not like everything I'm
Uh,
saying is just like foul, dude. It's all very
no, I know,
confident.
yeah, I know. Put some sauce on the Mikey Magic. We're not going crazy, people. We're just betting like $5 right now. All right.
Everyone's like, "What's he doing?"
I don't have money to bet.
Casey's betting $1,000 on my wild prediction.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I mean that's
Uh,
that's the Super
yeah, and
Bowl.
then
I
there's
mean,
then there's all the shit you can go through and you can bet like if there's gonna be a defensive touchdown. You can bet the over under on sacks for each team. You can
there's a lot of
bet
it.
if
Man.
teams are gonna miss a field goal or block a field goal or return a punt. All that kind of shit, bro. You can,
You bet on everything.
yeah, you really can. In the Super Bowl, you really can bet on anything. You can go in and bet on the fucking halftime show, the national anthem,
How
all
many
the shit.
hot dogs will the stadium sell? Place bet.
You can already bet on winner of the next Super Bowl if you want to do that.
That's
You're
that's wild.
fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, just so everyone, who do you think is favored
Favorite to win the Super Bowl next year?
next year? Who has the best odds?
I'm gonna say the Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs at plus 600.
Because of Patrick Mahomes, you never know how
Yes,
Jalen Hurts is
sir.
gonna come back next year. Patrick Mahomes is tried and true.
The Bills are in second at plus 850,
That's
and
very
then
surprising, actually.
yeah, and then there's three teams tied for third.
Bills probably
You wanna try and
wouldn't
you
even be
wanna
my
try and
top
guess
three.
who the three teams tied for third are?
Tied for third, San Francisco.
Yep.
Who else? Who else? The Cowboys.
Nope.
Really? Okay. So wait. So it's first is the Chiefs, second is the Bills, and then there's three tied for third.
Yeah.
49ers, obviously. I
Who's
just
the
said that.
who's the other team in the Super Bowl right now, buddy?
Oh, the Eagles. Holy shit. I totally forgot about them.
Yeah.
Eagles. Eagles. Trying to think. Bengals.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
There they are.
I was like, what other team am I missing? Joe Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty. Yeah, no, I'm really surprised that the Bills are second place.
Yeah,
I think they should be fifth place out of
I
this.
agree. I was literally about to say they're probably like
I
my
think they
number
should be
five.
slightly lower. I'm okay with all three of those other teams having all the same odds, honestly. But
Yeah, honestly.
yeah, you want to open some cards?
Dude, let's open some cards.
Okay. While I'm setting up my camera, I guess I'll talk about what we're opening. Opening something that we are familiar with on the channel. We've done it before. Not too long ago, actually. I really tried to get this boombox early so that we'd be able to open it pretty early on in the month. So we're gonna be opening February's football mid-end, which is like $89.99, but then you gotta pay shipping, so it's right at like $95.
Paying $85, they can't give you free shipping.
Boombox mid-end. How's that look like?
Looks pretty good. I feel like the lighting could be better. I'm not sure if like a light's not on or something.
Mm, yeah, let me go. Turn on another one. That improve it at all or no?
I didn't even know you turned on the light.
So yes, improvement.
Not really. Just try it. It might just be because the box is taller, though. We'll see.
Okay.
Like I can still read everything
Boombox,
just fine. So
Boombox mid-end football. I already cut it so that I can get into it easier. Sorry, everybody. How unprofessional. Got our ticket. February's mid-end football boombox updates. So we got 2022 Illusions Hobby featured. 2021 Elite Team All. 22 Classics H2. And then 2014 Tops Chrome Hobby. And are the 4 featured packs in this, and then whatever bonus packs they give us. I think you're guaranteed 6 packs total, so
okay.
at least. Joe Cool is a ticket promo. Find one of 5 Joe Cool tickets, and you could win one of the following. Blah 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 blah. All right. And the top prize is a Joe Burrow autographed full-size Bengal helmet. That would be cool, but I doubt it. Yep, no ticket. Can't say I'm surprised.
Patrick said the Bengals will be the favorite to win next year, no doubt.
Well, they're not, so.
Got him.
So we got our magnetic, our top loader, or sorry, not our top loader, card holder, little mag case, 35 point. So actually a size that all cards are. Sometimes they give you random ass like 80 points and like no cards in it.
Unless Mixin gets released. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. That's a side thing. Maybe we can bring
Oh
it
yeah,
next
with
time.
this like crazy.
Yeah, did he hit like domestic violence or something like that, or I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. It was something crazy. So illusions, that's the big one. So that's gonna be the first thing or the last thing we open. We got Donruss Elite 2021. That's the Team All product. 2022 Classics H2.
Yes, sir.
And then our 2014, 3 2014 products. Prestige, Topps Chrome, and Bowman Chrome.
2014.
Yeah.
I'm looking up that draft. What year? Who was that?
I think that's, I mean, Manziel, I'm assuming, because he's on the front of this.
Oh, it's a Manziel. Let me see. Blake Bortles.
Sheesh!
He was the first QB taken. Johnny Manziel. Teddy Bridgewater. Whew. Derek Carr. That might be a decent one to get.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, sir.
Prestige, starting with Prestige.
This is 2014.
Yeah, we're going to do all of our 2014 stuff first. Gio Bernard, Keenan Allen, Jordan Todman, a filler card, which is protecting Prestige #1 Cam Newton. Oof. What a steal. Look at this meme.
What is that? Chris, oh boy.
You remember him?
Dude, he was so good. And he was just like, nah, I'm good.
He was so good. 49ers rookie Chris Borland, and then like after one season just retired. No sick. Matty Ice, Cam Newton, and Marcus Colston.
And Chris Borland, didn't he win Defensive Rookie of the Year?
I think so. 2014 Bowman Chrome.
Also, we can get a couple other ones I've been people, just not QBs.
Yeah, I think there's some wide receivers that
Yeah,
are good.
Mike Evans, OBJ.
CJ Fedorowicz, tight ends, rookie card. Sheesh. Robert Heron, wide receiver. Who? Vincent Jackson. And then our silver is Patrick Willis.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, for us, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it in the hit pile because it's Patrick Willis. It's P. Willie. I'll freaking hang it up right next to my jersey in the back. I love Patrick Willis.
If you're a 49er fan,
Favorite
you
49er all
automatically
time,
love
probably.
Patrick Willis.
Retired pretty early, but other than that. All right, and here's our Topps Chrome. Oh my God, we got CJ Fedorowicz rookie card again. Too bad we already know he sucks ass. Zach Mettenberger for the Titans.
Yeah, I remember him.
What kind of card is this?
I actually remember that name.
Huh. Jordy Nelson and Mike Wallace. Well, that was 2014.
That was awful 2014 packs, excluding the Patrick Willis.
Yep. 2022 classics. We opened the 2021. Remember the whole box of it? Classics H2. Get a lot of number cards. So
Yeah, I remember that.
see if we can get something. Joe Mixon.
Oh, Patrick said that Mixon pointed a gun at a lady. Not
Oh
confirmed
yeah.
though.
Elijah Moore. Scary Terry. Warren Sapp Legends card. Kyler Murray Classics. They should have made him look smaller. We got a yellow Chris Carter numbered to 99.
That's pretty cool.
A Jack Lambert linebacker for the Steelers, right? Yeah. And then
Is that a Garrett Wilson rookie?
yeah, Garrett Wilson rookie, which I mean
Not too
probably
bad.
one of the best offensive rookies you can get in that class, honestly.
Yeah, he was in the running for offensive rookie of the year. So
All right, Donruss Elite Team All. Pretty juicy product right here. So let's see if we can't get a hit out of it. A lot of numbered cards come out of Team All Donruss Elite. Michael Strahan, Devontae Adams, rookie elitist Travis Etienne.
okay, it's all right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's
Although
like pressed.
running backs age poorly and he has not been developing quickly, so
Terry Bradshaw, Mark Brunell, and a kid reporter. Oof!
oof.
Oof! It's like an absolute dick. It's tough. All right, 2022 Illusions. 5 cards per pack. Come on, baby.
Come on, illusions.
You have a really high hit chance. I think it's 50% out of each pack either has a auto or a mem card. Let's see. Juju Smith-Schuster, Tua Tagovailoa.
What year is this?
This is 2022.
Okay.
Zeke. Got something here on this back one. Or this, they're both backwards, so I don't know which one's backwards. Okay, this one is a Josh Allen. Amazing. Cool. And then the hit is on the next one. See what it is. Turn it around, flip it over. Broncos, I saw that. RSGD. The autograph is numbered to 50. Tight ends, I'm assuming. Greg Dulcich. I don't know.
That's a big oof.
I mean, it is a hit, technically.
Josh Allen's probably the bigger one, I'd imagine.
Get in there. Sheesh. Sheesh.
I was low-key hoping it was a Josh Allen auto, dude. I don't
I
care if
know,
it's not a rookie.
I mean, that would have been sick. Sleeve the Chris Carter. We'll sleeve the Josh Allen just because it looks cool. All right. I mean, I don't think we made our money back, but we got an auto numbered to 50. We got a numbered card to 99. Got some rookies. Got some inserts. Obviously, we didn't hit the big name on the auto, but if you did, you would
Don't
have made
worry.
your money back for sure.
Greg something something is gonna pop off, dude, this next season. He's gonna lead.
Greg
He's gonna lead the NFL in
Dulcich.
receiving yards and receiving touchdowns as a tight end.
Hopefully. You're speaking my language, Michael.
I would tell you to sell it immediately.
Yeah, that's one of those nobodies that you put in your box and you just wait till they have a game where they kind of pop off and then you sell
Yeah.
ASAP.
And when everyone's like, "Oh, this play is actually pretty good," and you're just like, "No, I'm
Yeah.
selling it."
Yeah. You're like, no, thank you. You can have him if you want him. Yeah, guys, I was telling Mikey, Ryan sent him a message about it. I finally got bought back into um a break. I haven't done breaks in a couple months and bought back in and hit huge. So hopefully by the next show I'll have those cards so I can show you guys what I got. Definitely. But I will tell you that it was all 2022 products. So this newest year of rookies is what they're gonna be.
Yeah. Oh. All right. Episode 49, dude. Right after Super Bowl 50 is episode 50.
Super Bowl 50? Are you going back in time or what, bro?
Yeah, I'm going back in time.
All right, sweet.
All right. All right, guys. That is it for episode 49 of Sonoran Sports Cards. We talked about the NBA trade deadline. Went over every team just to see if they're either a sell or buy team, what kind of moves they need to make. Primarily Casey, as he knows basketball more than I do. Then we talked about the Super Bowl and went over the betting odds and went over our predictions, score-wise and MVP-wise. And then we cracked open that boombox. What do you think the best card in the boombox was, if you had to say? Overall.
I mean, autos are always going to sell some, and it's numbered, so I'd have
Auto.
to say that.
Okay. That's
This
if
one.
you think somebody would actually buy it?
Yeah.
People just like autos, collectibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a Broncos fan, maybe I'll ask my friend Tyler if he knows anything about Greg Dulcich.
See if he knows who he is. He's just like,
You
who?
If he says who, then that's bad for us.
That's very bad.
That's real bad.
But yeah, guys, if you liked what you saw, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can see when we go live and you can chat with us while we're making these videos here, just like our good buddies David and Patrick. As always, guys, we will